Hiya, Marty, sweetheart. Let's have today's sheet, huh? Thanks, pal. Say, Marty. Hey, tomorrow, same time, same station, okay, pal? Oh, hey, look at that. I'm a slob, Marty. Look at this here. I'll get that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I am
awfully
too.
sorry.
You all right?
Yes.
Good. Nobody got hurt? No harm done? No foul balls? Everybody's all right. Could you do me a little favor? I get this change here. I could use the change. I gotta make a phone call later. I'll give you $1.
Well,
You give me the change, all right? Here, count it.
It's only about 80 cents.
82. Good deal. Thanks a lot, right?
You're welcome.
Those bookies. The only time they look at their watch is post time.
Think he's really going to show up?
Oh, yeah. Put yourself in his shoes. You're a two-bit bookmaker just beginning to make it, and suddenly a big-wheel syndicate boss like Hoyt Llewellyn begins to move in. Nothing for you to do but pack up and run or yell your head off. Chafee is a yeller. Say, wait a minute. Did I show you this new snapshot?
Yeah, it's a great shot.
Yeah. She looks happy, doesn't she?
She does, and pretty. Jeannie's blossomed into such a lovely lady.
Yeah, she has. What time we got now?
1:30. Want to hang in a little longer?
Buddy boy, anybody who's going to give us Llewellyn and his whole gambling operation, we wait for. You know, Gina's with Brad's folks. You know that, don't you? Brad's the guy she's going with.
Yeah.
His folks have a place up in the mountains. Snow, skiing, all that stuff.
Christmassy.
Hey, Dispatch has been trying to raise you.
Healy, I told the fellas at Dispatch where we'd be.
Roy Chafee's brother just got killed.
Frankie got killed?
I guess they heard Roy was going to talk.
When?
About 45 minutes ago, over on 24th Street, right near Castro.
How?
Gizmo with a shotgun shell. Wired into the ignition. Pow.
Professional.
Llewellyn. He knew Roy was coming to us.
So why didn't he hit Roy?
He couldn't find him. Roy's been hiding underground.
That's where he'll probably stay, underground.
Then I figured on some downtime, Mr. Llewellyn. Clean hit and all, but the cops have got to put something together. They've got to figure that Hoyt Llewellyn contracted the hit. If they get your name.
Artie, how would you like Buenos Aires?
I'd like it fine.
And that's where it'll be.
after you handle this Roy Chafee business.
This address is his hideout. If it's fresh.
10 minutes old. If he isn't there, he isn't anywhere.
You know, this is within 3 blocks of the hit. How's Abbey Grote gonna take this? He used to be very close with the Chafee brothers.
Exactly right. Used to be. He's in my pocket now. Anyway, you don't have to handle him. I do. You handle that.
Got it.
Taped to the underside of the steering column. Shotgun shell.
Yeah, wired into the ignition. I've seen it before. Now what we've got to know is, what have you got on Llewellyn?
Nothing. Zip. I might get lucky and lift the print of the metal part of the casing, but the pipe's been wiped. The wire is ordinary. Whoever rigged this must have worn gloves. They work fast and clean. You think Llewellyn has anything to do with it?
Jim, anybody see the guy who wired this?
Nobody remembers him, Steve. No description, but we're still checking.
What about Frankie? Didn't anybody see him on the street? Somebody following him? Anything?
Yes, sir, there was a lady. She talked with him just before. My partner's trying to find her name.
You stay with him.
Yes, sir.
Mike, that surveillance request you put out on Art Stiles. I spotted his car, 900 block Church Street. Want an inspector team on him?
No. Steve, you tag him, okay?
Right.
Now, don't move in without me. We got nothing to bust him on.
Unless he goes after Roy.
Yeah, unless. I'm gonna have a talk with Llewellyn.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Here, Mike.
Thanks.
Lieutenant, I don't understand why you're so concerned. So concerned about me. I've been right here on this boat all day. Ask Abby.
And what about that gunsel of yours? What about Art Stiles?
Right here with me. And if you're considering rousting him like you are me, let me remind you that I have an attorney that's very, very sensitive about harassment. Now, if you want to talk, be prepared to make an arrest and make it stick. Otherwise...
Sure, I met your lawyer. You were here too, huh? The three of you. See no evil, hear no evil, and speak no evil. Grote, why did you stand by and let him scratch Frankie?
I'm out of it, Lieutenant. I hardly knew Frankie. Like Llewellyn says, nobody here knows from the Chafees.
Roy Chafee started you. He picked you up when you were hustling punch boards at a bucket throw and made you a bookie runner just like Frankie. Frankie stayed a runner, but not you. You moved up. You built your own organization.
Rumor. I got no organization.
Don't give me that rumor bit. I got your biography on booking slips. Now, you owe the Chafees.
Sower of discontent, Abby. He's a sower of discontent.
Llewellyn here, he muscled in on Chafees. He wants to take over all the gambling in the city. Didn't you know that? What's to stop him from cutting you out next?
Do I look worried?
Lieutenant, are you finished? Are you through playing taps for Frankie? And if you are, maybe you can find your way off this boat back to your car.
No. I've got a couple of minutes left on the meter. And I want you to understand that if you lay a hand on Roy Chafee, I'm going to have your arm up to the elbow. So you just stay away from him. And keep your friend Stiles away from him, too. As for you, anybody that has you as a friend doesn't need an enemy.
He's on a fishing expedition. Abby, I'm sorry I didn't have time to tell you about this Frankie thing. It was one of those last-minute things. There was no other way. Roy was going to the police.
How'd you find out, Hoyt? How could you be sure?
Oh, I was sure. I had his phone tapped for over a year.
How about mine, Hoyt? You tapped my phone?
I didn't hear that. Now, tell me about Mason. We all set for tonight?
Sure. Shipyard. 10 o'clock. We'll take my car.
Oh, no. Not your car, Abby. My car.
Your car.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Art Stiles. I'm really sorry about being this late.
Oh, I think you must have the wrong apartment, Mr. Stiles.
No, I don't think so. You married Grace, right?
Mary Ray. Dortmunder.
Dortmunder? Oh, boy. I really blew it. Take a look at that.
Mary Grace, Littlefield. Oh, you're just one block off. This address is just down the street. We're close. Wrong girl, I'm afraid.
Wrong name. Right girl. Could I use your phone? And your phone book. I don't have the right number. Thanks, Mary Ray. It's nice. Very nice view.
Yes. I've been living here for 6 years. It's a lovely view. Can you find your number?
Yeah. Listen, is it okay if I say something? I mean, I usually say what I think straight out. Some people get, you know. What I'd really like to say is that I'd just as soon not make that phone call.
Well...
What I'd like to do is just sit here and talk. Whatever.
Oh, I don't think you'd find that very interesting, Mr. Stiles. I'm a teacher. I was just correcting papers.
Well, what could it hurt? I haven't been to school since I was 12. It could only help, Mary Ray.
Well, would you like some coffee?
Sure, it sounds good. Mary Ray, I like it here.
Hi. Okay, my friend. 3rd floor on the front. Doing what? He's with a girl. Mary Ray Dortmunder.
Mary Ray Dortmunder. That's a crummy name for a go-go dancer.
She's a teacher. School teacher.
Well, that's better. Mary Ray Dortmunder. Now, that's a good name for a school teacher. But tell me, what is Stiles doing with a school teacher?
He's learning. Lessing ran her name for us, no record. Teaches at Everett Junior High, 31. No connection with Llewellyn or Chafee's as far as we know. This is the worst looking BLT I've ever seen.
Well, it's the best I could do.
Well, what else did you do?
Got nowhere. If Chafee is hiding out in San Francisco, he's dug himself a deep hole. Healy and Soletti are staked out at his house. And as far as we know, he hasn't been around for over a week.
You know, I was thinking, his wife's about to have a baby, right?
Yeah, so?
Well, doesn't it make sense that he'd want to see her? You know, see she's all right?
Possible. But if he does, Healy nails him. Say, how about Stiles? Does it look as though he's gonna hang around for a while?
Looks that way, yeah.
Good. What do you say we don't eat in the car for a change? Let's go somewhere where they've got a nice white tablecloth.
I'm with you. That sounds terrific.
You like that, eh?
Yeah.
I'll call in for relief. 8-1 to stakeout.
You're right. Of course, in a way. It is for children, but it has something to say to everybody. Sansbury wasn't only a children's writer. He was a pilot and an adventurer and a romantic. The Little Prince is about humanity and love.
Mary Ray, where do you live, anyway?
I'm not sure I follow.
I mean, you're talking about Byron, Lord Byron, and those sisters.
The Brontes.
All that fairyland thing. I mean, you live out here somewhere where the wallpaper never warps, the toilets don't back up.
Well, I just talk about what I believe, I guess.
You really know any people like you talk about? I mean, here, now, on this planet, in this city.
There are people who think the way I do.
Who? Teachers? Have you got a guy, Mary Ray?
I've sort of.
Well, you either got a guy or you don't.
I guess it is that simple after all. No, I don't. I better clear the dishes.
Sure. Guess who's staying? I'm not going back to my place, Mary Ray. I like it here. But I have to make a call first. Hand me the telephone, would you? Thank you, Mary Ray.
tell me, Artie.
Everything's fine. It's right on. I'm looking right down the barrel at Chafee's place this minute. If he's in there and he moves, he's dead.
Where are you calling from?
The chick's place. Looks right over Chafee's.
And, how are you going to handle that, Artie?
The chick? There's no problem.
If you score on Roy, you can't leave her, you know.
Oh, I know. I'll handle it.
Artie, maybe you better handle it now. Before.
I haven't let you down yet, have I, Mr. Llewellyn? You're seeing Mason tonight. Is he coming in with us?
Yeah, it's all set. I just got the final figures on the operation. The handle on the football and basketball pools alone come to nearly, get this, $1,600,000. Abby just walked in. We're leaving now.
I would be with you, Mr. Llewellyn. Abby Grote's a bag of snakes, and you know that.
Yeah, I know. But as long as you can keep the snakes in the bag, huh? Artie, you call me when everything's handled, huh?
Okay.
Everything, Artie.
Artie Stiles?
That's right, Abby.
You got him on Roy?
Roy? Roy Chafee?
Oh.
You know, Artie. He's with some girl. 10 o'clock, right?
Sure.
Don't like my driving.
You drive too fast, Hoyt. Oh, here's Mason.
Good.
Coming, Hoyt?
Just a minute, I can't get this seatbelt off.
Forget it, Hoyt. It isn't gonna release. Boys jimmied it. Stone was right. You can't dump everybody, Hoyt. That's for Frankie.
Hey! Tommy, wait a minute!
Let's go.
He can't come out. Roy was going to go to you people. He would have told you about Mr. Llewellyn. And we knew it would have meant a jail sentence for Roy. But Roy's not a big criminal like Llewellyn. He takes bets on horses and ball games. We make a living. But we don't kill. They kill. Frankie was a nice little guy. Why did they have to murder him like that?
Because they know how Roy thinks. The murder was to show him what would happen if he came to us, and Llewellyn was hoping he'd do exactly what he did.
He wanted him to hide.
Until they could find him, yes. When's your baby due?
Now. Today, tomorrow. If I told you where Roy is, and he told you what you want to know,
then we could protect him. The other way, he's a walking target. This way, he has a chance. He can see his baby.
Yes? Who? Just a minute. Sergeant Hasigian.
Yeah, Norm. You're kidding. What pier? All right. No, I got nothing. Right. Divers found Llewellyn's body in the bay. He's dead. Want to call your husband and tell him?
Was Art Stiles with him? Then Roy stays right where he is. You come back, talk to me again when Stiles is dead, too.
Mrs. Chafee.
When everybody who can hurt Roy is in prison or dead, then come back.
We got nothing to nail him on, and she wants him in prison or dead.
That's what the lady said. Anyway, I put 2 men outside.
Good. I wonder how Stiles will take this.
If Stiles wants to make a move, Helia flag us.
Yeah, that's him. That's Llewellyn. Looks like Grote used his golden rule before he could.
Which one's that?
Do unto others before they do unto you. Miss Dortmunder?
Yes?
Lieutenant Stone. Inspector Keller, homicide.
Oh, is it about Mr. Chafee?
Yes, it is.
I told one of your men. We collided on the sidewalk. He asked me if I had change for $1, and then he went to his car. The only time I ever saw the man.
You're a friend of Art Stiles. Did this friendship with him have anything to do with you being on 24th Street at that particular time?
No, of course not. What does Art Stiles have to do with that murder?
Well, we're not really sure, but we thought you might be able to help us.
Well, I can't believe that. It isn't possible. He isn't like that.
Well, how well do you really know Arthur Stiles?
I know him.
Do you know how he makes his living?
I'm afraid there must be some mistake. The Arthur Stiles that I know.
Well, this is the Arthur Stiles that we're talking about.
I don't know anything about that murder. I don't think I want to talk about this anymore. If you'll excuse me, I have a faculty meeting. Excuse me.
You know, I don't really think she knew about this man.
She does now.
Who is it? Over there, behind those windows. Who is it?
What's the difference? It's nobody you know. Touch that doorknob, Mary Ray, and I'll kill you where you stand. Lock it. Bring me the key.
That's why you're here. That's all you wanted. A room with a view.
Unit 4 is checked in and reports no movement by subjects. Inspectors 3-4 will assume surveillance. Will Inspectors 8-1 maintain position?
8-1 will maintain stakeout. You know, your hunch better be on the money.
Has to be first child.
Oh, you know all about that, huh?
No. Now, I just figure that a bookie's wife with this much heat on wouldn't use her phone. She'd figure either Llewellyn's guy's got it tapped or we do. This way, when she's ready to have the baby, she'll get in touch with him or she'll phone him somewhere.
Just a hunch, huh?
Yeah.
Not a bad one, buddy boy.
Well, thank you.
No, I don't know Roy Chafee, and no, he never did anything to me. It's just business.
Do you like it? This business?
I don't like it, and I don't hate it. I'm just in it.
I just wondered what makes a man want to murder two people he hardly knows. Money? Is that...
You stay out of my head. You just sit there. Keep out of my way, and don't push. Hello. This is the answer service, right? Well, this is Art Stiles. No, you've already got me down for a call back, but why isn't Mr. Llewellyn picking up? Well, when did he pick up his calls last? All right. When he calls, have him call me, huh?
There's a story by Ernest Hemingway.
Stories? What's this with stories? There's nothing real ever happened to you.
It's called The Killers. It's about a man named Swede. He's being chased by killers. He's running. The way you're running from the police.
The headquarters.
And Swede, he took jobs he hated in towns he didn't like. And the killers were always after him, chasing him.
Nobody's chasing me.
They're sure you killed Frank Chafee. Lieutenant Stone, Inspector Keller, they said so. They showed me your picture.
It was a clean hit. Nobody can put me with it.
They knew you were here. They'll know if you kill that man. If you kill me.
Who said I'd kill you?
Common sense says.
Look, Mary Ray, I didn't come up here to get it. Hello. This is Art Stiles again. Didn't Mr. Llewellyn check in yet? No, I haven't been listening to the radio for a while. When?
finally gave up. Sweet, he finally knew he couldn't run anymore. He just sat in his room and waited.
Shut up, Mary Ray. They hit the man I work for.
Well, then, doesn't that mean it stops? Art? Or do they have to kill you now? Or do you still have to kill that man across the street? Explain it to me. I don't understand.
I don't expect you to understand. It doesn't come in a book.
Well, tell me then. Doesn't it just go on until you're dead? And they're dead? And the men, your people, and their people higher are dead? Where does it stop?
It stops when everybody quits.
Then quit. Please.
I can't, Mary Ray. That man could have fingered my boss, put him away for life. He could do the same to me.
It's Angela. Are you all right?
Angela, where are you?
A phone booth on Sanchez. It's time, Roy. I have to go to the hospital. Llewellyn's dead, Roy.
Are you sure? You didn't hear that from Abby Grote, did you?
The police, Inspector Keller. He got the call right at the house. Abby must have done it, Roy. Why didn't you call him? See where you stand.
What about Art Stiles?
I don't know. Can you come with me, Roy?
Okay, I guess. Yeah.
I'll be right there. Please call Abby. You got to know.
All right.
Did she put one coin in that box?
I think it was one, yeah.
Local call. Figures. He's right smack in the middle of 500,000 people. Did you say she knew all about Llewellyn?
She was right there when I got the word.
Great. This could break it wide open. Stay on that cab's bumper.
Art. Please. Please quit. Let it stop right here. I have a car. It's parked near the apartment. Take it.
Get on the phone. Find out when's the next flight out of here to L.A.
They leave every hour on the half hour.
Check it.
Wouldn't you know? A fire!
Mike, we're gonna lose him.
Wait a minute. this is Sanchez. Move right on the next one. Do you know that we're within 5 blocks of that place we're staking out?
That's why Style was hanging into the teachers.
You bet your sweet badge it is. He's sitting on Roy Chafee. Teacher. Art Styles and a teacher.
Jimmy, hold it.
He split.
He didn't get far.
Mikey's got the girl.
Take the back stairs.
Right.
Art Styles.
Say, get him to the hospital and stay with him. You'd better take her, too.
The Blue Maverick, PCE 616.
One to headquarters. In pursuit of a Blue Maverick. California license number
PCE 616.
PCE 616. Suspect, Art Styles. Armed, dangerous. Has hostage. Probable destination, San Francisco International.
The airport?
That's what the telephone book said.
What?
Come on, just move it. I'll tell you later.
There he is, still behind us. Abby Groves.
What does that mean? What do we do?
We. There's no we.
I thought you needed me. As a hostage.
You think your being in the way would stop the guys in that car?
We'll be lucky to get Styles before he gets to the terminal.
Come inside, Mary Green.
See if she knows where he's headed.
He said he was going to Los Angeles.
Final call for flight 74 from Los Angeles, boarding at gate 3. Final call for flight 74 from Los Angeles, boarding at gate 3.
thing stopped.
Now arriving gate 2 from Chicago.
Dick Hatchet, the Transworld Airlines station
Yeah, ever since she's been away to school and came home for Christmas holidays, why, we'd go somewhere where it was fancy. Top of the Mart, Ernie's, L'Etoile, just to kind of celebrate, you know.
It's very nice. I think you said her name was Jean.
I did, yes, Jean.
So anyway, she met a med student this year, and they decided to spend the holidays with his folks.
She's very beautiful, Lieutenant.
Yeah. Tell me she takes after her mother.
Yeah. You know, I made a reservation about a month ago thinking that she and Brad would be home for the holidays. It would be crazy not to use it. The Island House, you know where it is? Have you ever been there?
No, I've never been there, Lieutenant.
Mike.
It's in Sausalito. It's got a beautiful view of the bay, sort of like a fairyland.
I guess I'd feel right at home then. You know what they say about teachers of literature.
Romantics, right? Well, what do you say to the three of us? I'll pick you up at 7:30.
That would be lovely. Thank you.
Oh, I showed you the picture, didn't I?
No, I've never seen that picture.
Oh, well, take a look.
I'm kidding you, I've seen it before. It's lovely, it's terrific.
Yeah, terrific. Terrific, yeah.
I thought you were out of town.
I lied.
Why?
The reason's pretty obvious, Sister Maggie. Who is he?
You've been drinking.
I had good reason. Who is he?
I was going to tell you about him.
Tell me.
Not when you're like this.
I'm always like this about you. Tell me.
Please, not now.
Now.
Where has all the gentle gone? Chris! You set the ground rules, Chris. Remember? No ring, no long runs.
Maggie! Baby. Maggie, I didn't mean to do that, I swear, Maggie. Maggie! Maggie!
Body is that of an adult Caucasian female weighing approximately 120 pounds, measuring 65 1/2 inches. The hair is blonde, the eyes are blue, the ears, nose, and mouth are essentially unremarkable except for a small unrepaired cavity in the left incisor.
Has to be another way for the day to begin.
There is edema of the occipital region and a depressed fracture measuring approximately 5 centimeters at greatest diameter. It is my opinion that the wound of the skull produced such extensive brain damage as to preclude the possibility of the deceased surviving the injury. Time lapse since death, conceding the cooling rate of the body to be approximately 1 degree per hour, and taking into account surrounding temperature and moisture, 12 hours.
She was dead before she hit the water.
But how long in the bay?
Well, the tidal currents flow about 6 hours in one direction and about the same in the opposite direction. Now, what time you say she was found?
Just before 6 this morning.
And right about here.
Yes.
There. Currents are running seaward then. If the body hadn't been recovered when it was, she'd have gone right through the gate.
Well, if she was dumped from a boat, where would it have been, Captain? Can you make a guess?
Well, I can do better than that. Now, here's a chart prepared by the hydrographic offices of the U.S. government. It graphs the surface conditions of the waters here. Now, found when she was in these latitudes, she had to be drifting seaward on the outgoing tide. Now, the span of time measured by the speed of the water and the wind currents would indicate that she had to be right about there.
That's land.
That's right. Belvedere.
Well, I'll get right on it.
Wild, huh? Isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Man, comes night, you know what you can do? You can freak out in the stars. It's really glorious. Not the moon, though. They're polluting the moon, you know?
But yesterday you weren't looking at anything, huh?
No, just leather. I mean, it's my life's work. I neglected. I'm a hungry child.
Yeah. You ever seen her?
That's a lot of girl.
Yeah.
No, I never saw her, not until just this minute. Why, who is she?
Maggie Ames.
Oh. Oh, what is it, a missing person or something?
Dead. She's dead.
Oh. Oh, wow. That's a lost child, you know? Hey, I'm sorry I can't help you out unless you could use some custom-made shoes or something like that. You guys use a lot of shoe leather,
No,
don't you?
I don't think so. Thank you anyway.
It couldn't hurt. I'll do it cheap.
Yeah. Maybe another time.
Maggie was an exciting, vibrant girl. Cliché or no, she lit up the place where she was. Maggie did a column for us, Profiles in Depth, on the illustrious, the anonymous.
Well, what was the last thing she wrote?
A piece on ACT, the theater group. She picked her own assignments, did what interested her.
Well, what would interest her about a theater group?
Creativity. Creativity interested her. She spent more time on that column than she had on all the others.
Do you know why?
No. No, I don't. Maggie placed a high value on her privacy. Not many people dare to intrude upon that.
How did she live, Mr. Martin? I mean, habits, friends, lifestyle. Did she live alone with someone?
Oh, alone, I assume. I never asked her, and we never discussed it. I didn't know her friends. I certainly have no idea why anyone would want to kill her. Tomorrow's news is screaming for attention, Mr. Stone. Today's is a whisper from the dead and the buried.
Mr. Martin, thank you for your time. Well, isn't there somebody there I can talk to about it? I just want to find out when the rehearsal starts. All right, I'll wait. Yeah, I'm still here. Uh-huh. What is it? 4 o'clock. And what's the name again? William Ball. Thank you very much. No messages.
Belvedere.
What?
Happened in Belvedere.
How do you come by that?
They found her in the bay, didn't they? She had a beach house over there.
And what else do you know?
Oh, wait a second. You're supposed to be the homicide heavyweight. You give me the facts, remember? I just put them on paper.
How well did you know her, Ace?
She put out a column, I put out a column.
That's all.
Give or take an occasional lunch offer from an old man she was too busy for.
How about this beach house?
No, it's at the foot of the hills, right on the water.
She told you about it?
No, a gal at the office owned it. Rented it to Maggie when she moved to Arizona.
412 Bay Views. Hey, thanks, Ace.
Nothing in life is free, Mike.
Oh, I thought we touched that base before. Remember, no exclusives.
Just a promise?
Yeah.
Get him.
That almost sounds more personal than just a lunch date or two not taken up on.
I take it personally every time a Maggie Ames gets chopped down. Mike, how much good is there left in this world, and how many people are there trying to help what little there is left? You pull Maggie's columns, any one of them. See how she looked at life, at people. Everything she wrote had a smile. Blue skies and whitecaps, summer storms and rainbows, snowflakes and holly. And I ain't killed her, scrubbed all that. In one stupid, mindless, self-centered moment, he took something rare and left it like that.
Well, it's still just an investigation, Ace. Nothing says murder.
28 years on the desk says murder to me, Mike. And if you can't prove it, I will.
Got something?
Yeah, looks like an errand list or something. Market, laundry, drugstore, gas station.
Sounds pretty flimsy.
What did you come up with?
Look, the next time a Marin County sheriff tells us we won't find anything, I'm gonna believe that man. This house has got the worst vibes, you know. So cold. So impersonal.
Maybe she lit it up. Like her editor said, she lit up the room wherever she was.
What have you got?
Chris,
You got nothing, right?
your press pass buy you insult rights?
It buys more than your badge, it seems.
Like?
Like 2 kids in a skiff yesterday evening off Belvedere.
You telling me somebody saw what happened?
Same as. They saw a speedboat heading into the beach with a boy and a girl. A blonde girl. A few minutes later, they saw the same boat blasting back across the bay without the girl.
Did you get a description of the guy?
My 2 16, 17-year-old red-blooded American boys, they could describe the girl. They could describe the boat. The girl was Maggie. Boat was a 22-foot custom inboard. White with blue lightning bolts down each side of the bow.
Thanks, Ace.
Mike, we get that boat, we get the killer. I'm checking marinas now.
We?
Okay, I'll do it myself. You go back to shaking doorknobs.
Chris! Crazy ink-fingered fireball.
What's happened?
Well, he may have broken the case wide open.
Well, what are we looking for?
Lightning bolts.
Lightning bolts?
Yes, of course, I know it well. Thoroughbred. Privileged to berth her.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. This is the 8th yacht harbor we've been to today.
Who owns her?
Young fellow named Roland Claridge.
You know if he took it out yesterday?
I must enlighten you. Members here use their vessels at their own whim and will.
Well, do you happen to know whether he had the whim yesterday?
No, sir, I do not. That is an intrusion we cannot condone. But this must be the boat you described to me. The only one of its kind on the bay, to my knowledge. Little Thoroughbred.
Well, we may have to keep this Thoroughbred in the barn for a while.
I beg your pardon?
Impound, police impound.
Impound?
Yes, sir.
Well, the other chap never mentioned that.
Other chap?
Yes. Before you, asking the same questions. Newspaper fellow.
Chris Bain.
I was about to tell you his name. Chris Bain. He writes a newspaper column, Deadline.
Deadline. Maybe we're going to have to start reading that column.
Yes, Lieutenant, we've been expecting you. He said that you'd be along shortly.
He? That wouldn't by any chance be a gentleman named Chris Bain?
Scarcely a gentleman. His interrogation of my son was indefensible. I had him shown out.
Score 1 for our side.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing, Mrs. Claridge. I take it then you know why we're here.
Oh, I should have sold that boat years ago. Cost a fortune, and Roland uses it semi-annually. Oh, this is my son, Roland.
Lieutenant Stone.
I'm Inspector Keller. Did you by any chance use the boat yesterday, Mr. Claridge?
No, he was not using his boat yesterday.
Where were you between 4:30 and 5 o'clock?
He was here at home with me.
Can anyone else attest to that, like Roland here, for instance? How about it, Roland?
I was at home yesterday.
Your boat was out.
Yeah, but I wasn't operating it.
Well, do you know who was?
Do I have to answer that?
Certainly not. You don't have to answer anything.
Just that I'd rather not involve anybody else until I understand exactly what this is all about.
Well, I'm sure that Chris Bain must have told you.
He said murder.
Who is this somebody else that you're worried about?
I can't believe he'd do a thing like that.
Well, then he won't be afraid to answer a few questions, will he?
His name is Peter. Peter Anthony.
He was using it yesterday.
All day.
Where can we find him?
I have no idea where he lives.
But Roland, how do you know anybody like that?
We study together.
You go to school?
My son studies theater at the ACT workshop.
Was as false as water.
Devil.
She was a liar gone to burning hell.
Very good, very good. John,
Allow the tension to build just a little bit longer before you pull the trigger. And we'll take a 10-minute break, and then we'll start from the top of the scene.
He's really good, your Othello.
You recognized it?
Sure, I liked it. What part does Peter Anthony play?
Cassio.
When does he come on?
I don't rehearse with him again till tomorrow.
Tomorrow? You happen to know where we can find him today?
Afraid not.
Well, what about your office? Would they have his phone number or address?
Well, not for Peter.
Well, why is that?
Well, personal reasons. His parents objected pretty strongly to his becoming an actor. It's a pity, too, because he's very gifted and he could use their support.
Well, what time's the rehearsal tomorrow?
I'm working with Desdemona till 11, and I'll begin with Peter then.
Great. Thank you very much.
Say, there's one more thing, please, Mr. Ball. There's a young woman reporter working on a column about your theater, Maggie Ames.
Oh, I heard about her death. Is that what you're investigating?
Yes. We were wondering if she focused her interviews on anyone in particular.
Well...
Peter Anthony?
Peter? Oh, if you're assuming that Peter had anything to do with that young woman's death, that's pretty poor casting. Peter's very sensitive, but he's also very self-controlled. He's well-focused, clear-headed.
I guess you could say the same thing about Othello. Couldn't you, Mr. Ball?
Checking the box score?
Yeah, if Chris knows anything about this Anthony kid, that'll make it a shutout, won't it?
Yeah. Old ink fingers through the fuzz zip. It was kind of tough to get a jump on this guy.
Yeah, he always was that way.
Well, how long have you really known him?
Oh, we go back a long way. Way back. Yeah, my first day in homicide, my first case. Me and old McIntyre, you remember Matt? No, it was before your time. Well, we got out there like a shot. And there was this reject from a college paper walking all over the clues.
So what did you do?
Same thing I've had to do 100 times since. Tell him to keep out of the way. But no matter where you turn around, why, you'd always trip over him.
Well, man, traffic jam, huh?
Yeah. He turned out to be a good reporter, though. Many times he'd come up with leads that, well, the whole department couldn't find.
Sounds like he'd be a great cop.
Except for one thing. Small item about drinking on duty.
You have a problem?
No. He just drinks as hard as he works.
Listen, is there anything in this column about the case?
No, he's taking on legalized gambling today.
That's funny.
What?
Well, he's just so involved. You think he'd have something about the case?
Well, he may have written it before. Maybe one of a series, and it's got to continue. Come on, let's get back to the office. I want to find out what they know about Peter Anthony.
That you, Dad?
Hey, Greg, how are you, son? How long you been here?
I got here a little while ago. Making coffee. You want some?
I think I could use it. Yeah, coffee. That's a great idea. Fine.
You've been working on that Maggie Ames story.
Yeah. How is your work going?
Nothing's changed. I don't think it's about to either, Dad.
Yeah, you hang in there, Greg. Aerospace is important. Laces, galaxies, black holes. We've talked about all that before, haven't we?
Yeah. We've been through it.
Hey, man, that coffee smells good. Thank you, Greg. I haven't seen you for days, and I treat you like wallpaper. How are you? Have you been? What have you been doing with yourself? You need a buck? You need some fatherly advice from an absentee father?
Something like that. I tried to see you at the paper, but you'd gone.
Okay, Greg, shoot. What's on your mind?
It's all right. You look beat. We'll make it some other time.
Now, Greg, don't go.
You gotta get some sleep, Dad.
I need...
What, Dad?
What we all need, I guess, Greg. Someone you can cut your heart open to, our tired old hearts.
Oh, come on. You've got the heart of a lion.
Yeah, that's me. Old lion-hearted king of the jungle. King of the jungle with the pride of lionesses too. No, not a pride, just one. Sleek, lithe, young, with a glow about it that set men's hearts aglow.
I don't follow you, Dad. Are you seeing somebody special now?
No. Not anymore. Not ever again.
Why not?
He's dead.
Dead?
Killed.
Who was she, Dad?
That girl you asked about a few minutes ago, Maggie Ames.
I didn't know.
Greg, not too many people did. I made her keep it that way. I didn't want her to be laughed at. I didn't want people saying what they could if they knew she was seeing a man old enough to be a father. It didn't matter how many times she told me. The only thing that mattered was my love. I pretended to believe her, but I knew better. I knew the day would come when she'd be able to see what anyone could see. That day finally came.
She was killed.
Yeah, she was killed. And I'm gonna find the man who took her away from me, the man who made love to her, the man who made her die. I'm gonna find him.
I see, right. So that if he actually hadn't been paid for performance, you wouldn't have to join your guild, is that right? Right. Okay, well, thank you very much. Have a good evening. Right.
What did you get from the Actors Guild?
Nothing, just that he's a student, doesn't have to join the guild unless he gets paid. And I can't find anything like a diary or daily calendar.
Same in her bedroom. Well, maybe she left her life at the office.
If she had one. Judging by this, I don't know. Want to pack it in?
Yeah. And you can read this on your own time.
Beautiful handwriting. Good looks. Good taste. I don't know.
And everything she wrote had a smile.
Identity. Revelation, P.A. Day with P.A. Day. Anthony. P.A. Peter Anthony.
Telegraph. Yeah, sure, Mr. Bain. I'll get it right away. Hold on. I've got it right here in front of me, Mr. Bain. Maggie Ames' last column, ACT.
Read what it says about Peter Anthony.
Among the supporting cast were Peter Anthony and Marilyn Lee, both promising newcomers. And then there's some other names.
Now, that's it? That's all it says about Peter Anthony?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure? You sure you haven't skipped something?
No, sir. Among the supporting cast were Peter Anthony and Marilyn Lee, both promising newcomers.
See the picture? The face? I finally put it all together, Mr. Bain. And it's spelled, Deadline.
Who are you?
Me? Oh, I'm just a dude with a telescope. On a dock. By the beach. In Belvedere.
You talk to the police?
Me? No. I just wanted to wait and rap with you, Mr. Bain, that's all.
Your lead?
Yeah, you're right, Mr. Bain? Who was it wrote, Silence is Golden? Huh? Anyhow, that's not what I'm selling. I'll tell you what I am selling. I'm selling a very special, unique, heavy brand of silence. And this brand of silence just happens to come, as you might have guessed, in, golden.
Still your lead.
Right. How much golden? Let's see, say 5 long ones a week. How's that?
No.
Hey, man, come on, hold on, man. All I have to do is pick up...
300.
Yeah?
Can only give you 2 right now. You'll have the other 100 by noon tomorrow. Payment date hereafter will be on Saturday.
Saturday's great. That's great.
And no meetings. Money will be deposited in the post office box. 10s, 20s, okay?
Okay, sure. That's great.
All right. Let's get on with it. Let's get it over with. got a boy just about your age. Fine boy. He's bright. He listens, he reads, he thinks. But he has to break his behind to make it. Not at all like you, Roger. Not poised, not cool. You've got it all together.
Right.
At such an early age. Well, here we are.
Okay, let's get it. Come on.
Roger!
What? Hey, man, what is it with this thing? What is this, huh? Hey, what?
What's this, Maggie Ames's print were on Claridge's boat?
Yeah, and somebody else's.
Who, Anthony?
If that's his name.
Wait a minute, what do you mean?
There's no record of a Peter Anthony working anywhere in this city. No criminal record, no school record, no nothing.
You did your homework last night, didn't you? An alias, huh?
What else? A guy studying to be an actor? Stage name, right?
Better check the theater again.
I did. He joined the group as Peter Anthony, period.
That's right. Ball said he was having trouble with his parents about being an actor.
And now he's in bigger trouble.
Mike! I found him. I told you to read Maggie's columns. His name's Peter Anthony. It was written all over them.
Hold it. Take it easy. What are you talking about?
The killer. His name is Peter Anthony. Here's a work draft of the last column she wrote. Read the part I have underlined.
I haven't got my glasses. Read.
It's, among them, Peter Anthony, a very talented, very sensitive, very attractive young man. There's a gentleness in him and the strong undercurrents of virility, a rare combination. It's quite a review.
Now, here's the column that was actually printed. Come on, read it.
Among the supporting cast were Peter Anthony and Marilyn Lee, both promising newcomers. Period.
That's all?
Yeah.
That's all. A passing reference to a guy she couldn't say enough about in the original work draft. Doesn't that ice it for you?
Ace, how many times have you told me that newspapers have editors who cut your heart out?
Nobody touched Maggie's column but her. It was written in a contract. This figure's only one way. She was in love with this fella, Peter Anthony. She was trying to hide it.
Wait a minute. How do you get from a review to love?
A calendar. You saw it, didn't you?
No. How did you?
I went to her apartment.
How'd you get in?
The manager. Turns out he was a fan. He reads my column before he reads the funnies every morning. Why, I thought you would have seen the entries in a calendar. Dinner with Peter Anthony, supper, breakfast, and the last item, March 8th, a day with P.A. March 8th, that was the day she was murdered. Told you I'd find him for you, Mike. Now you bring him in.
We've been looking for him, Ace.
You knew?
Uh-huh.
Just a suspect. Got his name from the guy who owned the boat.
A suspect? If you can't make this stick, you're in the wrong line of work, both of you.
Oh, come on, Ace. We'll move in on him.
Mike, thought you ought to know. Radio unit just called in. They found a man in an alley, dead of a bullet wound.
Give it to Hasidian, will you?
I think you want this one, Mike. They said he had a medallion in his hand. Had a name engraved on the back. Peter Anthony.
St. Genesius, actor's patron saint. Must have been torn off the assailant.
How long has he been dead?
6 or 7 hours. I know him, Mike. He's the guy in Belvedere with the telescope. And Act 4 is a coffee house. Hangout for actors. ACT is a block away.
Hey, Peter. A couple of dudes out here to see you, with badges.
They ask for me?
If you've got a stash, man, you better flush it.
Let's go.
For what?
Suspicion of murder.
No, I didn't kill her.
We're talking about a man shot to death in an alley. He had a medal in his hand. It was yours. Then there was the boat you used the same day Maggie Ames was killed. We'll talk about that, too. Downtown. Come on.
Hey, look. You don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do it. I didn't kill anyone.
Why did you run then, huh?
I don't have to say anything. Tell you anything. Do I, Dad?
Pretty heavy. Break your back to convict someone, turns out to be your own son.
So that's the way you met. That's where you
That's
two...
where we met. Period. She watched the rehearsal. Then she came back.
I don't want to hear any more of it.
You're going to hear. You're going to hear the way it was, not the way you think it was. I didn't know, Dad. I didn't know until you told me. And it tore me up.
She knew, didn't she?
Not at first.
When she found out, did she tell you? Did she tell you?
Was she the kind of person to hurt anyone that way?
You were living a lie, a rotten, stinking...
She lived in hell. A hell like neither one of us knew because she wouldn't let us know. She tried to spare us that. Listen to me. What happened with us just happened. There didn't seem to be any way either one of us could control it. But then she told me it had to stop. That there was another man. Someone she loved very deeply. In a different way. Someone she didn't want to hurt.
You think that's what I want to hear from you? You think that's going to make me forgive either one of you?
I don't know about forgiving, but you taught me about truth. You've dedicated your whole life to it, haven't you? You can face it now. The truth is, she didn't know who I was until I told her. Until I bragged about my father being pretty big in her field himself. Told her he was Chris Bain. And that's when she got the place on the beach. So she could be alone to think. Do you realize what she had to be thinking, Dad? That had to be like broken glass inside her. There's another truth, Dad. I took Maggie to the island that day on the boat. But I didn't kill her.
I know that, Greg. Mike.
Yeah.
Mike, Mike, I've got news for you. There's no way you can hold that boy.
You heard the evidence, Ace.
What evidence? Circumstantial, fragmentary.
That's not what you were saying a little while ago.
You ever made a mistake, Mike?
Yeah, sure, a lot of them. And for what it's worth, I hope we've all made one about Greg. But it doesn't look that way right now.
It will when I finish. I don't care how many lawyers I have to hire, how many IOUs I have to call in, how many doors I have to knock down to collect. I put them in here, I'll get them out.
You gonna book him now?
Why?
Just thinking. Booking slips like a tattoo. Stays with you no matter how things turn out.
You think things are going to turn out different, too?
Well, according to Chris Bain, they are. And up until now, he's been a regular walking oracle, hasn't he?
You don't make that sound like a compliment, buddy boy.
I don't know, Mike. I don't know.
All right. Turns us on to the beach house, right?
Right.
And the boat. And Maggie Ames's column. And her calendar.
So?
Well, I don't know. It was you that was telling me those things. Maybe I believe they were facts. But him, Chris Bain, I don't know,
Now,
Mike.
wait a minute,
I don't
buddy
know.
boy. Do you know what you're saying?
All I'm saying is we never found the two kids he says saw the boat, and I looked all over that area.
Well, it's not the first time he's had a head start on this department.
Mike, it's like you said, this is not his beat. And he's not doing it for his paper, and you can't tell me you buy his story about a couple of lunches Maggie Ames turned down without pursuing it further. Unless he was a good friend. Mike, tell me I'm wrong, I'll shut up.
Now, you listen to me. If you ever back off because of something personal, I'll stuff your head in your pocket. Now, things have been bothering me, too.
The guy in the alley?
Mm-hmm. He tells you he never met Maggie Ames, and yet he ends up stiff with a medal that she bought for the kid.
Well, I figure what he didn't tell me, he told somebody else.
Blackmail.
Yeah.
But who is that somebody else? It isn't the kid who carries a spear in Othello. What could he cough up?
Unless...
You're right. Unless that somebody else he met, that somebody else that he saw through a telescope, was Chris.
Yeah.
Well, that's one lousy thing to say about a guy that you've known for half your life.
Michael, you're just reading the cards the way they fall, that's all.
You're right. All right. Let's check two more cards, shall we?
When Chris Bain called us in Belvedere.
I guess we better find out how he got that number. See if it's listed.
It's not.
You check that out, too.
Private line installed to Maggie Ames 10 days ago. I don't see how he could have gotten it.
No, sir, I didn't let Mr. Bain into this apartment. I mean, why would I? He has his own key.
I know.
It's right this way, sir. Did I do something wrong?
No.
I mean, nobody told me what to do about anybody.
I know.
who has
Just
his
let
own
us in,
key.
please.
You got it made, old pro?
Everything but the why.
I haven't got that myself. I can tell you I loved her. I can tell you I found out she was seeing somebody else. I can tell you I was half out of my head. Drank too many martinis, and when I saw her step off that boat, And all that doesn't make motive, does it, Mike? Not to a man who considers himself rational. I didn't know it was Greg, and she didn't know it was my son. It was all a terrible...
Let's go downtown, Ace.
You got enough to let the boy go. I suppose, Mike, you know, I also killed that little hustler with his gun.
What are you going to buy with that?
Time. My son goes free. I buy enough time to get lost.
There's only one way you can do it. Squeeze the trigger.
Twice.
Just a few hours, Mike.
Sorry, Ace. Like I've always told you. No exclusives. was good, huh?
He was great, really great. Play really works too, doesn't it?
I guess.
You guess? What do you mean you guess? 16th century play that comes to life like that with such contemporary values? A theme that still holds up?
Holds up? I'll tell you what holds up. A.B.'s Irish Rose. Now that
A.B.'s
holds up.
Irish Rose? How
That's
can you even compare those two plays?
Well, they're both plays, aren't they?
Yeah?
They both have actors, don't they?
You're putting me on.
No, I'm
You
not.
are putting me on.
Whisper of the dead and buried.
What?
Oh, nothing. Come on, I'll buy you a chili dog, huh?
A chili dog?
That's right, a chili dog. Everybody goes for a snack after the theater. Tradition.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
2:42. Okay. Let's change.
Just closing, guys.
Good night.
Thank you, man. The register's closed, fellas. Want a couple of oranges, apples? It's Saturday. Mrs. Barberia's just been down to the night depository. Can't help you. George. $50 tide us. Well, if I had it, like I said, it's already in the bank. It's in the box.
Yeah, it's in that tin box you got stashed under the counter somewhere.
Will. Hey, look, guys, I can't keep giving you money. There's just not that kind of profit in a small market like this. Rich? Okay. Now, 50. Find it. Hey, guys, please. Try to see it from my side.
Try to see nothing.
Come on, you guys come here every week. I give you $50, $60. Stop! Hey, guys, what are you... No! No, no, no! Shake!
No, don't do it! I'll give you the money! No, stop it! No! No! There's so much money, take it off! right, split. Come on. Leave them. Let's go.
That way, Jake.
Come on.
Get off me!
Stop or I'll fire!
Angela, get an ambulance, quick.
You have the right to remain silent.
You know what you can do with your rights!
This guy cut down Seconis? Yeah, this is the funk.
That's your word, man. Just your word.
Your gun. People who own the store, they saw the whole thing, Lieutenant. Keep an eye on them. Go ahead.
I'm Inspector Keller. This is Lieutenant Stone.
George Barberio. Angelo. And that's the guy who killed your policeman.
He was a leader. They call themselves the Cobras.
I've heard about them, Mrs.
Barberio.
Barberio. Could we do this inside, please? Sure.
You rich? Oh, man, why don't you say something? Man, we didn't know you were here.
Where's Buddy?
I don't know. Buddy and Chick doubled out the back way.
What were the shots?
Man, I don't know what the shots were.
Buddy catch the cop.
Incredible. Buddy catch the cop. Hey, man. What's the matter with you?
I ain't lying.
Man, this big fuzz. Grabbed a hold of my arm. Buddy chopped. Man, then they got Buddy. They zapped him in the knee or something. He's okay, because I seen him from the roof later on. There must have been 50 fuzz around him. Wait a minute. Chick, you gotta know what they're gonna do to him, right? I mean, the Buddy didn't dump me, so I don't dump him. I got away, that's all. You guys want a piece of it? Whoa! You don't? Okay. What do you got working, Chick?
A little job for your kid brother, Richie.
They're like a lot of the boys. The traditions are breaking down. They live on the street.
I tried to help them at first. Maybe I was wrong. I give them groceries every now and then.
Or a couple bucks.
I took advantage. It just got out of hand.
It happens, Mrs. Barbario. And I'm sorry about your store.
Oh, the market we can put back together. But the dead policeman, sorry.
Descriptions will help, though. We'll get the four, Willie.
Would you excuse us, please? Please.
Sure.
Fred. I want to make a sweep through a 4-square block area around this market. And we better do it quick before those kids disappear.
Good enough, Lieutenant.
So manpower.
We still have 8, 10 men on the scene.
Good. That'll make 4 2-man teams, huh? We'll divvy up the blocks and house to house it. Steve, I think if we're going to shake doorknobs, it would be wise if we split up. Each of us take a uniform.
Right.
Huh?
Right.
You take Fred. I'll take Rojack. All in. Come on, Rojack. You got the short straw this time.
There's an old pigeon coop on that roof, Mike. We tagged some juveniles up there a couple of months ago.
All right, let's try it. I'll take the back.
Okay.
Take the front.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
You a policeman?
Yeah, that's
After
right.
Somebody?
Uh-huh, that's right.
Guys in black jackets, maybe?
You see them? Black jackets with cobras on the back.
Cobras? I don't know. They were running. Black jackets, yeah.
How many? Where?
4. They went into a place way down there.
You show me.
Nobody lives there. There's a back door, but they still might be in there. I just saw them from our house. We live right down the street.
Good. Good. Will you do me a favor?
Sure.
You know that building I was standing in front of? A policeman will be coming out of it soon. You tell him where I am, and then tell him to call in.
Call in?
That's right.
Sure.
Come on.
Where's Rojack? Did you see the policeman? Did you give the piece to the kid? They're spreading.
Hey, you just been busted. You can stay with us for a while. It ain't too much, but it's home for you for about as long as it takes.
Yeah, we'll be rotating units all weekend. Between us and the Secret Service, those boys will be safe when they were in their cradles. All right, Stan. Later. Boy, these governors' conventions, I don't know why they don't pick on Miami for a change.
Yeah. You got anything?
Mike?
Yeah.
No.
What do you think?
Wait just a second, Steve. We're gonna get this little diddly. I really envy you guys out in the streets. I thought this promotion was going to mean this much more paperwork. I'm telling you.
Roy, it's been an hour and a half since Mike and I split up. Now
You're talking about maybe the most experienced guy in the department.
I'm just talking about my partner, a guy I know better than anybody. A guy who would not wander around without checking in and leaving at 10:07.
Well, it's only been an hour and a half. You said so yourself.
I want some in, Roy.
Oh, Steve.
A cop got gunned down right where we were tonight.
You got a report to write up.
Roy,
Right, okay,
Roy,
just get
the
on
only
it.
report I'm working on is Mike's. Until then...
Well, then, you're not going to do your job, huh? Going to let your nerves take over when your head would be used at most. Look, Steve, baby, I know that her brother died tonight, and I know what it can do to every man on the force. But I can't let it panic us into actions that can set off a real powder keg.
Wait a minute, I don't understand.
I mean the kids that run in those gangs. They don't have all that much of a life to start with, you know.
Right.
Well, I'm not going to give them that kind of an incentive to build this thing into something bigger than it is by sending an army out onto their turf.
Well, that's all fine, but Mike's still out there.
Mike can handle himself. Yeah. Devitt. All right, put him on. Hello? This is Lieutenant Devitt speaking. Can I help you? Get a tracer on this thing and climb on it yourself. How'd that go again?
I said we got a cop. And you can forget about any tricks with the phone because we ain't gonna rap that long.
Well, what are you talking about? Who's we?
We is us. You don't gotta know who we are, you just gotta know who we got.
Let me get this straight. You're telling me that you got a police officer with you somewhere?
Badge number 897. That ring any bells?
Okay, all right, just get them going as soon as they find the location. Now, come me back into Devitt's line.
I said anyone can call in and give us a number out of the air like that. It doesn't prove much.
Yeah, and I said forget about trying to check out this call, remember? You want to check out something, you check out where Lieutenant Michael Stone is right now.
Let me talk to him.
Forget it. The only way you talk to him again is to let Buddy go.
Buddy?
Buddy Sims. You booked him tonight.
He's the one who killed the police officer?
Yeah, you don't let him go and you can order up 2 funerals.
You get this and get it good. Threats like that cut nothing here.
You got till 9 a.m.
I'm telling you, department policy.
And I'm telling you 9 o'clock. Buddy walks by then or this guy's head comes off.
Come on, come on. What do you got? What do you mean nothing? You got an area, a section, anything? Okay, all right.
Where the hell is this guy, Buddy?
General, emergency.
Light's better over here. I just thought we could trade spots. Better for his eyes. What are you reading? A fella can learn a lot from books. Place he's never been, things he's never seen. You read a lot? Have you ever read Robin Hood? I think I read that when I was about your age. There's another one, Three Musketeers. Both those books loaded with adventure. Have you read either one of them? You ought to. Ask your teachers about them. What grade's you in?
He doesn't go to school.
He doesn't go to... Why not?
I guess it doesn't matter to you.
It certainly does. It matters to all of us. A kid like that, who likes books, doesn't get a chance to read them.
I know how to read books.
Of course you can. But what kind of books? Can you pick the right books? That's what school is for. It teaches you to pick the right books.
I don't need school.
You don't need school. Who told you? Did you tell him that?
Hey, maybe you better shut up.
You two are brothers, aren't you? Yeah, you're brothers, all right.
Davey, come here.
We did it.
You called.
Tell him. Come on. Well, he told him. He called him and he told him.
My man, Chick laid it on him very heavy. He gave him till 9 tomorrow.
What did they say? They said forget it.
Well, what they say, what they do are two different things.
No way. There's going to be no trade for me tomorrow or for anybody, ever. Just doesn't work that way.
That's cold. Well, then you better get ready to kiss it off, Jack.
What they did, huh?
Who are they and where'd they take them?
By me, baby.
Look, buddy, there's no way you can climb out of this one.
You mean all of a sudden I'm worth more than one of your own kind?
Nobody wearing one of those jackets is worth anything, man, unless they turn them loose.
Well, I'm sorry, man. What can I do about it? Like, I'm in here and they're out there, you know?
You can tell us where they are. Keep them from making the same mistake you did.
The man says, man, it's a free world.
Stop this, stop this.
You know where he is, and you're gonna talk. He killed Trachonis. His friends are the same. They don't care.
Wait a minute, man. Who doesn't care? Like, you want me to tell you how much I care, baby? Come here, man. You punk! You fucking time to do! They got must mean something to somebody after all, huh? Well, Lieutenant, still no deals!
That's right, punk. Still no deals. You gonna give me those men now?
Boy, if we ever had a prayer of cracking that kid, you sure blew it. He thinks now we care so much that we're going to crack. You know that,
All
don't
I
you?
care about is Mike right now, what's facing him, and what he would do for me in the same spot.
He used his head.
All right, he'd use his head. But you have got to give me those men. You gotta let me comb those alleys, building by building, door by door.
I don't have to let you do anything the way you wound up. There's going to be a sweep, and I'll lead it.
What are you talking about, if?
I got 50 governors arriving in this city tomorrow. Every one of them, and every available man is...
You name me one man who wouldn't pull double duty for Mike.
That's not the point.
Then what is?
Look, Steve. Forgetting that we all know this can happen to any one of us walking in, and forgetting we're more than a family. We got a whole city to look after.
Roy, I'm asking for one section, 10 lousy blocks. That's all, Roy.
Yeah. All right, you got it. You can pull Lessing and Harris, Kincaid and Carpenter to start with. I'll call Juvenile and see if they got anything for us. And I gotta juggle that security set up on a convention with CPU. Get us some more men. You give me a 10-20 every 15 minutes. Where'd he go? Yeah. This is Devitt here.
Stopped. What time you got?
I don't.
Must be about 2, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it must be. Where's, Davy? Is that what you call him? Say, could you spare another cup of that? Bright kid, Davy, you know. The way he suckered me into this little setup. If he hadn't done it just right, he never would have had me. You know, you're wrong in telling him that he doesn't have to go to school. How old is he, 14 or 15? Pretty important years in a kid's life.
Hey, you know something?
What?
You talk too much.
Why do you do this for a guy who murdered somebody?
Look, we don't stick together. What have we got?
What's Davy gonna have if you keep telling him that this is the way?
Hey, We gotta talk.
Man, they have got black and whites all over the place.
I figure we better move this guy till Buddy gets out, you know? This might not be the best spot. Get a cigarette?
War's over, fellas. They're putting out a dragnet, and a decision has to be made. Who usually made them for you, Buddy?
Shut up!
Wasn't thinking too good, was he? Getting you into all this, pretty messy.
You always gotta be looking down your noses, don't you? You gotta be making the cracks. You gotta be the big man. You don't look all that big to me now. You look like nothing. You look like an old man, and you're ready to die.
Watch him, Jerry. Me and Richie's gonna scout out another place.
Skulls, warlords. Nothing there. Nothing.
How goes it?
What do you got, Stan?
Gotta be a new club. None of the guys in juvie ever heard of them. Invaders I got. Grim Reapers, Nomads, no Cobras.
We're just going back to the packet on this Buddy Sims, finding out who he was busted with and who he ran with.
Where's Lucas, huh?
Home. His wife has 103 fever.
Well, Lucas is the man, isn't he? He's the guy that's into the whole thing with the gangs, right?
Well, so is Stan here. We're into it. I mean, it's okay.
Two guys, Roy. Sims was called up 3 months ago, suspicion of GT Auto with a chick Kramer. And we had a warrant on Sims, Kramer, and a Richard Sung for suspicion ADW.
Sung.
That checks out with the Bob.
Yeah, let's run that one, Stan.
Rings a bell. Sung, Richard Sung. The Choppers. Sung, Kramer, Willard Lou. The Choppers.
Cobras must be a spin off the same gang. What about a phone drop, headquarters, anything we can make a move on?
Right here. Pool hall over on Clay.
What about our name?
Davis, Ed Davis.
Good, Stan. I appreciate it.
Okay, see ya.
What are you doing, huh?
I'm just getting the coffee that Richie poured.
And that coffee has got to be...
time you got?
5:30.
At the place there?
Yeah, should be. Nobody's up.
Let's get him up.
Look, I just run a business. They want to shoot pool here, that's their business.
Juvenile Records just told us that this is the home for the whole club.
I wouldn't know.
You know names?
I know names, faces.
Faces, huh? Good. Let's go.
Wait a minute. Where are we going?
Downtown.
What for?
Looking at some faces.
Well, who's going to open up here? How long is this going to take?
That's not our business. Come on, let's go.
Okay. Just wait a minute. Okay, I know some names, maybe. A few. First names, that is. Billy. Buddy.
How's your head? You cracked it on the floor when you went down. Bullet took a chunk out of your side. You lost some blood, but I plugged it with a towel. Don't worry. You won't die from it. We won't let you.
Word's out. His jackets are underground.
Just go up here a little further, and then we'll go to the alleys on foot.
You know, that guy could have told us more.
He gave us all he had.
Should have leaned on him.
Yeah, that's not your style. I worked for 13 years, shoulder to shoulder with the same guy. I think I know what you're going through. You can't change your M.O., Steve. You're liable to get caught looking the wrong way yourself.
Yeah. How do you think they got him?
Well, he's gonna have to tell us that himself when we find him.
Inspectors 8-1, code 1025, 411 Fremont. Officers report possible location of kidnap involving Lieutenant Mike Stone. Will you respond?
81, 10-4, we'll respond.
Fremont, huh? That gang hangs out in the pool hall.
They just might be smart enough to stay as far away from it as possible. Hit it, baby.
Spread eagle over there! Move!
What's going on?
Sorry, Lieutenant, false alarm.
What do you mean, false alarm?
Yeah, we scared these two up down the block. They ran. We thought we had something. Turned out to be 6 sticks of grass.
What are you doing this far off the sweep?
We just got word they'd be holed up down here someplace.
Word was wrong.
It came from a very good source, Inspector. The name's Johnny Dolan.
Dolan? That little guy has that newspaper stand down in Gary?
Yeah, distributor now. On the streets with a truck early every day.
He says he saw Mike?
Yeah, with 3 Cobras.
That possible Cobras get down here?
No way, man. Why not? Cobras never drift past 22nd.
What time this guy Dolan say he saw Mike?
It was about 4:30, wasn't it, Ben? Maybe 4:45.
Okay, book these two.
How are you guys? Let's go.
Move.
I don't know. I don't buy it. You got a hostage, you don't walk him around the streets. You kept him holed up. I'll bet he's not more than 10 blocks away from where he started.
It's all these back alleys and the way these buildings are stacked up. We could look in there all day and never find him.
We got less than 2 hours. Take these two downtown, then get your tails back on the sweep.
Yes, sir.
Hey, where can we find this guy Dolan?
Oh, he's probably still out making drops. He was heading north toward Telegraph Hill when he stopped us. Oh, he's driving an old pickup.
Johnny Dolan?
Yeah.
I'm Lieutenant Devitt with Homicide.
Yeah, sure. Used to be robbery, I remember. How's it going, Lieutenant?
You gave some information to one of our radio units about an hour ago?
Yeah, I thought maybe it was something you should know about. A big guy I seen around, I think his name is Stone. He was being hustled off by some of those gang kids. Didn't look right to me, you know.
What kind of jackets they wearing?
Huh?
The gang, what kind of jackets were they wearing?
Those club jackets, you know.
What club, Johnny?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I just seen him walking down the street.
You saw their faces?
No.
You mean you came up from behind them then? Is that it?
Yeah, that's right.
And you saw the back of their jackets?
Well, yeah.
Well, what was on them? What design? What picture?
Well, I don't know. I didn't notice.
But you noticed they were wearing jackets?
Yeah.
Why? What was so special about the jackets?
Look, I give you guys a lot of inside stuff now.
What are
I
you
don't
giving us now, Johnny?
Well, what do you mean? I'm giving it to you straight.
No, you're not. Straight's a gang called the Cobras. They like to be seen. They wear a snake on their back in bright orange. You couldn't have missed it.
Why, Johnny?
Why what?
Why the lie?
Now look, guys.
We have looked. And we know you're having trouble on your corners. Trouble with gangs.
You know there's trouble everywhere. You know that.
We know you filed charges against the Cobras. 2 guys in particular. Chick Kramer and a Buddy Sims. Robbery and assault. Then you dropped the charges. Why?
I figured it was best. Look, they just got out of line once. Nothing's happened since.
How much you pay them to make sure?
Nothing.
Come off it. Names, Johnny, names.
Names. Oh, all right, one of them was Kramer. The other ones I don't know. Kid with dark hair and another Chinese stocky, not too tall.
Where was this?
Stopped me up on Connecticut. They told me to call in. Told me if I didn't...
Connecticut and what?
18th, right on the corner.
That's 2 blocks from where Mike's good throat jack.
Blocked in the pool hall. That could be the phone drop.
Hey, you guys, you gotta protect me. Hey, fellas, you...
He didn't do it.
Chick? Here.
How about you?
I'm okay.
What do you say we split it 50-50?
Okay.
Thanks. Hey, say, that's a pretty fancy ring. Dragon, huh? Symbol for the Tao.
You know the Tao?
I know about it. The way, right?
David.
It's the mystery of life. And the dragon represents it. Something that man thought up to stand for an idea he couldn't explain or he couldn't see.
How do you know all that?
Oh, books. Books, really. I told you. You can learn an awful lot from good books. Where did you get that?
From my brother. And my father.
Family ring? I thought the oldest son always kept it.
You read that in a book, too?
No. A friend told me. Good friend. You two weren't born here, were you?
Hong Kong.
You've been here how long? A couple of 3 years?
5.
5 years. And your father, he come here with you too?
Yeah. And died here. In the land of opportunity. $20 of 9.
I'm going in.
They gotta call us back, Steve. They gotta...
I'm gonna get some information out of that dude.
Inspectors 8-1, we have your caller on the line. Inspectors 8-1.
8-1-10-4, keep them pumping.
Is that the only phone you got in here?
Yeah, that's it.
It's gotta be near here. Yeah. I'll work up the hill.
What about Davy? Huh? What's going to happen to him when this is all over? They're going to put him in a foster home? Or he's going to live in a dump like this and scrounge a living out of garbage cans?
He stays with me, same as always.
Sure. You're going to be dead, and so am I. Maybe you'll be in Quentin with a life jolt. That's a fact, Richard. You could look a fact in the eye and not even recognize it. What's the matter with you, Richard? You a slow learner?
Facts. That's what you've been laying on me?
That's right, facts. Fact, you helped kill a cop. Fact, you're going to serve time for it.
That's right.
That is right. Even if you gave me that gun right now, you're going to serve time.
So, what have I got to lose?
David, you bonehead. With you and the slammer, who's going to keep his nose clean? Davy will have had it. Fact, you've had it. The minute Buddy pulled that trigger on Triconis, you had it. Your brother still has a chance. Small chance, but a chance. You see, I could make sure that he got in with a good family. Took care of him. Made sure that he got to school regularly. Bought him books. Talked to him. Took him out to ball games. And made sure he got a kick in the slats if he hooked up with a guy like Buddy. It's a small chance, Richard.
What's the handle? What do you want?
Well, first, I don't expect you to help me. Just don't stop me. Don't stop me. I'm going to get up. I'm going to go to that door, and I'm going to walk out.
I wouldn't.
I have to. I have to, Richard. In just, I don't know, 8, 7 minutes, that psycho that you're letting call the shots, he's going to walk in here and blow my head off. And I'm not going to sit here and wait for that to happen. Why don't you give us a break, Richard, Davy and me? He's wearing that ring because you and your father believed in him. You felt he was the one that had a chance, didn't you? He was the one in the family that was going to make it. Well, don't you be the one that blows it for him, Richard. Okay, here goes.
That it?
Yeah.
No. Chick's not the one who's going to do it, you know. It's going to have to be you who's going to pull that trigger. You're the one that's going to have to live with it.
It's time. Let's do it. Listen, man, I'll meet you, okay? I'll just be a second. You don't! You were just as big on grabbing that guy as I was.
Not a word. Where you got him?
It's your move, Richard.
Was he gonna let you?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Thank God.
What little I know about Oriental heritage, I learned from the Chinese scout on Ewell. Once he said, "The trail of the serpent leads to death." Steve. That kid bought that bullet a long time ago. There was no way to buy it back.
David, hey, good to see you again. Listen, Ben showed me that report you finished. The biography of Dumas. How'd you happen to pick him?
Oh, I heard of him. He wrote The Three Musketeers. I heard of him.
Hey, you're doing all right, Davy. I'm glad. I'll see you soon, huh?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna go for it or not.
Time, that's all. Just takes time and a lot of what that family's given him.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, he's a bright kid. Listen, maybe he won't grow up to be a cop, but at least he'll know why we're around.